Alright guys, we're getting ready to head out to day 2 of New York Comic Con. We're going to see if there's anything around that I could add to my personal collection. So let's check out some of the booths there and see what they got. Alright, so we made it to Comic Con, and the first booth we hit up was none other than $7 a pop. They always have out their, their little Grail case here with all the various Freddys from all the different years, super limited pieces. Just really awesome to see that Planet Arlie Vegeta, the 24-piece Black Ranger Freddy. Just so many really great, old, rare Freddy pieces to see in person, so definitely have to check out $7 a pop if you're ever at a Comic Con. And this booth here has, oh my god, so much heat. This is Elite Supply Company. The booth by none other than iPhone Elite on Instagram, if you guys know him. Alex Fung, great guy. He always has. Look at all this heat. That beat up Jesse, the Martian from Mars Attacks, that Freddy Blacklight over there, Ryuk from Death Note. Just so many grails to start off the booth, and we haven't even got inside. Planet Arlie Vegeta. That is such a nice one. That glow-in-the-dark Sally, signed Jax Teller Reaper, that giant 9-inch black and white Freddy Funko. I need that. And look at all these prototypes. So many different prototypes from various different characters. This is the biggest collection of protos I've seen at a convention. This is just crazy. That Bugs and Mr. Hyde in color and in white. There's just protos for days and rare Freddys, con sticker One Piece Brook. This is just an insane booth. If you're looking for mega grails, like, this is crazy. Oh my god. And let's look at this bottom shelf. Got that Dr. Doom. These old Freddy Funko Wacky Wobblers from San Diego Comic Con and Fun Days. These are awesome as well. I love seeing those old Wobblers. There is just a crazy amount of heat in here. My god. He's got graded pops down here. What do we got? Graded Gear 5 Luffy, graded OG Michelangelo Raphael, Donatello, Rocksteady. This is insane to actually see in person, all in one place. It makes sense. That's why they're behind this glass case, that glow-in-the-dark Blue Ranger Freddy that I actually just added to my collection. And there's so many things here that I want to buy, but I have to behave and not spend a ton of money here because this is just absolutely insane. He's got this gold Stanley. He's got an original sealed iPhone, which is great. He's got so many like random old nostalgic items. Like just looking here, he's got this sealed Pokemon Yellow graded. Just all different items from pop culture. Look at this Freddy Funko Proto. And oh my god, this is something I definitely need in my collection one day. One of these Freddy statues that they give out to the employees or people at Fun Days. Like, this is crazy. And then up here, the giant Toys R Us Freddy and the giant retro Freddys, something I've been after for a little bit. That Joker is definitely one that I want to add to my collection one day. So, right now it's just teasing me, but I definitely do want to add either the Joker, the Robin, or the Skeletor giant retro Freddy to the collection. But let's see what else we got here. Moving on in. This is more of his mid-grail pieces, some Freddys from Fun Days, Astro Boy, a couple Stan Lees, some like $50 to $100 pops, bunch of con stickers down here. You can see that con Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's got a Hot Topic Emperor, Hot Topic Blacklight Stitch, and then he's got a whole slew. Oh my god, look at all these anime autographs. Pretty much every character he's got auto. This is insane. So many different autographs to choose from. One Piece, DBZ. Look at that Shanks one. That is awesome. Signed Whitebeard. Couple Naruto signed pops. Like, there is just so many different things to choose from if you're an anime fan. And if you're a fan of autos, like, I don't know how you pass up here. And then the next one we moved on to was Thrilljoy. Had to check out the Thrilljoy booth. You know, Funko's old CEO, Brian Mariotti, started this company. There was a lot of hype around it. And you know what? They did an amazing job at this booth. Hey, guys, how you doing? Look at these 12-inch blue mascot figures. These are incredible. I love those. And they also have these Pix frames, which are pretty cool. I mean, I like them. I don't love them. I do think they're a little big, but the 12-inch blue like these, this is just something that I'm going to have to add to my collection because these look amazing. Like, really, really good. Great quality. Great IPs here with the Ninja Turtles. Like, these are just so cool. It looks like the hands, they're magnetic. They come off. You can swap them out. Like, this booth is just so well set up. It looks very clean. They are doing a great job showcasing all their products. And these giant 12-inch ones were not available here at Comic-Con, which was a little upsetting. They will be releasing soon. So we were only able to get our hands on some of the Pix frames if we wanted to. Which, again, they do have some nice IPs here. And they do have a chance to get a 1 in 24 piece, which I saw a couple people did pull those, which is insane to have a 24 piece product on hand. And I know Brian's here signing those and making a big deal out of it, so that's a great job on them. But Thrilljoy just did a really, really good job at their booth, showcasing all of their new SKUs and their new products. And they also have great photo ops in here. As you can see, the giant mascots and the giant Tony the Tiger cereal. Just so many different great photo ops. And then this giant Van Gogh here, which is cool. So people were able to take photos with their new products. And then they also had a little coming soon section right over here with products that will be coming out soon. And look at that 12-inch Bumble. Like, that might be something I have to get as soon as it comes out. That would be perfect to put around the house during, like, holiday time, Christmas time. Like, that is something I could see myself buying as soon as it releases. And then all these other blue mascots and IPs. And look at that Gandalf. Oh my god, this Gandalf is really cool. And Heat Miser, Snow Miser. These are just things that I can see myself purchasing in the future, just because they just look really good. The colors look really good. So yeah, definitely check out Thrilljoy. Alright guys, we're here over at Fugitive Toys, and this booth is always great. They always have a nice selection of pops, Grails to commons, everything, you name it, they got it. You can see a bunch of their sports and music Grails. Love that Beatles set. The Run DMC set is great. Let's see what we got over here on the back wall. Just different Minions and you know, different movie licenses. Just so many cool looking pops to choose from. This is like their more common section, but again, a nice selection of older and newer pops. Coming down here, you see some of the Funko exclusive characters. That blue chrome Batman. First Officer Proto with the C2E2 Con sticker. Love to see that. Definitely like Proto. He's a slept-on character, I think. I don't know why people don't give as much love to Proto as they do to Franny and Freddy, but, you know, to each their own. I am a Proto fan. And then coming on down over here, let's see what else we got. Definitely a little tough to record around these booths with so many people at these cons, but here we go. We got a White Goodman down there from Dodgeball. That pop's been going up in value. That gold Amazon SpongeBob, love seeing that too. Yukon Cornelius, one of my favorite pops. Dr. Zeus from the original Planet of the Apes, a winged monkey down there. Like, just so many older pops you don't really see too often. Fugitive Toys always brings them out to the cons, and they always display them very nicely, so they do a great job. And over here they have more Freddy's. Got a Franny down there from C2E2. Their Grail wall in the back with their mystery boxes. You can see they sell their Tiny Ghosts here as well, which are a big hit at the cons. And then coming down here, we got some DC Grails with that Alamo City Batman, OG Superman, and some Marvel Grails as well. Then also some Star Wars. You got that original Jar Jar Binks. Oh, look at that Fugitive Toys, that black Deadpool. That is awesome. OG Clone Trooper, black and white Spider-Man. Coming on over here, we got some Disney Grails. That Fugitive Toys Flock Stitch. Their Grail wall, you see that Flock Sully, Flock Lotso, Elvis Presley, Green Glow Marty, Glow-in-the-Dark Emmett Brown, Bank Robber Joker. Just heat on top of heat. The Disney Minis. I love the Minis. And then we stopped into this next booth. I believe this was Pop & Sons, and they had a nice selection as well. All different pops from all different genres. TV, movies, anime, you name it, they had it here. The selection was gigantic. I was looking to see if they had any of the new con pops from the Funko booth. I didn't see any over here in these sections. Here's their anime section, lots of My Hero. And then up top they had a couple bigger pops, and then more anime over here. You can see they have some, they had One Piece on the right, and then some TV and movies over here. Some Game of Thrones. They have a Jollibee, which is cool, Naruto. And then over here we got that One Piece section. A lot of the restocks from the Funko shop, which is nice to see. And then over here, some more Disney, some movies. Just a nice selection. So if you're looking for anything, you'd probably be able to find it over here at this booth, because they had a ton of pops laid out for everyone. So you got some Walking Dead, that old Shane Walsh from New York Comic Con in back, I believe, 2015 or 2016. An OG Batman. Up top, they have this really awesome Tony's convertible, which I love to see. And they also have one of the Jumbos over there, the Funko Jumbos. That one's cool. And then over here, this is their Grail case. You see that Domo Batman, Flock Baby Milo, Ghost Rider, this giant Sully and Boo. I love those giant old Disney pops. Another C2E2 Proto, which is great to see. Coming down here, an original Sonic, that metallic The Thing, original Beavis, original Butthead, Marionette from Five Nights, that Fright Night Freddy. Coming down here, we got a Sorcerer Mickey, Qui-Gon Jinn, Notorious B.I.G. This is just a really great case and a really great booth. And then I happened to stumble across this booth right here, guys, and check this out. They got a bunch of chases in their window. That Chainsaw Man chase is really cool. I got one of those signed over the weekend, so I love seeing that. And the Starlight chase. And over here, they had the full set of the Foot Soldiers. That's really cool to see. 500 pieces each, so that's a nice one to see. And then this little figure here, I have no idea what that is, but it's $900, so all right. And then the Dead Yamcha, which is cool, Whis. And coming around here, they had a lot of the Toy Tokyo Ukioras for sale. I know they were signing here, so that's probably why they had a whole bunch of those. Flock's Tony Chopper. And then coming on around inside, just more shared con sticker Corazones and a bunch of One Piece anime commons, which I know tend to fly off the shelves. So really cool to see those out here. And then more anime down here, AOT, some Demon Slayer. Just a nice booth overall. And this booth over here didn't have much, but they had some crazy pieces that I definitely want to add to my collection one day. Some OG DC chases, that sealed Making Fun Directed Freddy, and that 2-pack Bugs and Mr. Hyde. Awesome. Alright guys, we finally made it over to our good friends Toytastic's booth. And this booth always has a ton of fire. Always has a huge selection of pops, older pops, newer pops, grails, mid-grails, commons. You name it, you're going to find it here. So if you ever see Toytastic at a con that you're at, I definitely recommend stopping by that booth, because they will very likely have something that you're looking for. And this is just the outside wall of the booth, and there is so much here. And then moving on inside a little bit, you can see here's the NFTs up top. Pretty much every line you could think of, they'll have. You can see a lot of different Freddys. Look at that Funko Shop Dino, Funko Shop Yummy Mummy, just older, really sought after items here at Toytastic. And then down below, some more common items, some anime and original Joy from Inside Out. Coming on over here, we're looking at those NFTs again. You see that Ian Malcolm up top, and it looks like a Neo as well. Got Evil Ash from the Hot Topic Scare Fair, Reagan from The Exorcist. Just a really nice mix of pops here for everyone. And then over here, a couple more grails, that Alamo City Batman, original Ursula. There's the original Ghostface, Gold Stan Lee, that Howard Wolowitz, Leonard and Raj, and the C2E2 Franny. More NFTs on over here, a couple different Freddys, just so many different NFTs over here. And I love the way the NFT boxes look and the way he displays them at his booth. Just looks really, really good. And then moving on over here, even more NFTs, that Jack-O-Lantern Freddy. Look at that pink Chrome Freddy. Just zooming on in, another Chrome Freddy above it. Couple Pokemon down here. These are the more common pops. And then I believe over here, when we zoom in, look at this Freddy, one of my favorites of all time. That is that Fanatic of the Month Freddy. I'm going to have to add that to my collection at one point. And you know what? I'll probably wind up getting it from Toytastic. And then looking up over here, a couple bigs, and just glancing over the booth again, just an amazing booth. And another booth that passed by, I didn't catch the name, but also had a lot of really nice pops to choose from as well. Looking over this outside wall section, you can see he's got that Sweet Tooth. Then another SDCC Raj, that's the disappearing one from the Big Bang Theory. And then a regular Raj right next to him. Just a nice selection of pops here on the outside wall of this booth. The old Big Lebowski set. We have that Wednesday and Enid from the Wednesday show on Netflix. 12th Doctor from Doctor Who. Punisher Chases. Another original Alien with that old Disney box. And then moving on in, you see the SpongeBob tin and the Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit Toy Tokyo. I believe it's the Asia 2-pack, actually. Then a whole bunch of different autos. That Green Ranger auto is so nice. We got the Invisible John Cena, Aaron Yeager, pre-release autograph, Mikasa pre-release autograph. Just a ton of different anime autographs. And then over on his Grail wall, look at all this heat. Barnes & Noble Master Chief, Blockbuster Master Chief. You don't see that often. Original Darth Vader, Blacklight Bonnie, Red Eyes Golden Frieza, some autographed, was that Crowley, Dean, and Sam, the glow-in-the-dark Gremlins, the Jack Butler, the, oh my god, the metallic Wicked Witch. I need this also in my collection at some point. And the SDCC Freddy Funko Ace Ventura 2 that I really want. Yep, and there's that Blockbuster Master Chief, the gold one. This looks so good too. He's got a Brook down there. Looks like it's missing the con sticker. OG Michael Jackson. This Grail wall is just super nice. And looking at the other side of it, we got that Boba Fett Droids, Metallic Beerus, Beavis and Butthead, Metallic Joker. That's from the Dallas Comic-Con. This booth was just stacked from floor to ceiling with Grails left and right. So if you're looking for Grails, this would be the booth to stop by because they have so many different Grails to choose from. And I was honestly just blown away looking at this entire wall because I almost pulled the trigger on one or two, but it's crazy. And then, oh my god, look at this on the outside of the booth. He's got the Baby with Dean signed, it looks like for the entire Supernatural cast, as well as the Baby with Sam Hot Tub exclusive signed by the cast. This is not something you'll see every day. These are two amazing Grail pieces for new Supernatural collectors, so these are really awesome to see in person. Wow. Alright, so we made it over to the Undiscovered Realm booth, and you can see up top they have the con pops from the booth here at New York Comic Con. You see those fusion pops and the flocked animal. Then coming on down, he's got a nice little section of anime, which seems to be the biggest section at all these booths. Anime tends to be the biggest seller. And then looking up top, he's got a couple of Grails. That Funko Shop Garfield is really cool. White Ranger is really cool as well. That Flocked Tricks Rabbit. And then look at that, he's got the Pizzeria Proto and the C2E2 Pilot Proto, First Officer Proto, sorry, Pilot Freddy, Green Chrome Batman from ECCC, then more anime con stickers down below. Scrolling on over, he's got a couple of different Marvel pops, and then again, we see that 8-bit foot soldier set, Freddy Flux, James Gunn, the 2-pack glow-in-the-dark bank robber Joker, also something I want to add to the collection one day, Flock, Tony the Tiger, 7-Eleven Rey Mysterio, New York Comic Con Snake Plissken, I believe that's Freddy Funko Willy Wonka. Just a lot of heat on top of this booth, and it's just really, really nice to see some of these older pieces out at these cons. I love window shopping for these, and eventually I am going to pull the trigger on one of these, especially right there. You see that Gemini flocked Cowardly Lion. That is such a great piece, and one that I have to get into the collection at some point. And then coming over here, he's got a section of autographs, which are really nice as well. Looks like anime, some Power Rangers, SpongeBob. Mostly anime, though, so really nice section of autos. And then this booth over here on the outside, could not remember, but they had a couple nice-looking grails as well. You see that? We got that glow-in-the-dark crow from Hot Topic, Toy Tokyo glow-in-the-dark Wolfman. This is a nice little horror section for this booth. Coming down, we got some original Goonies, Pennywise, and original Chucky, a couple of Elviras. Look at that Toxic Avenger from last year's New York Comic Con. Just a nice little booth here, kind of tucked away in the corner. But they had a decent amount of nice older pops to choose from. So definitely a nice little surprise here when I thought we were done looking at booths and we came across this one. And then over here, this is the Toy Temple booth, and they always bring a ton of pops. Definitely reasonably priced. They always have a lot of anime, and then they have their Grail wall back here, which did not disappoint. You see that metallic Count Chocula, an original Disney Store Sully, original Tails. We got a Judge Doom, an original Mayor, Beavis and Butthead. We keep seeing those today. Those are awesome. Eren Yeager pre-release, glow-in-the-dark skeleton, Funko Shop, an original Emperor Zurg. We got that blue chrome Batman. Just a nice little Grail wall back here. So if you're looking for some Grails, this is a spot too. And then they also had pretty much all of these shared sticker con pops for this con. So a bunch of Corazones, Deborahs, Spider Demon Father, Mystical Elf, the Metal Knuckles. They pretty much had them in droves. So a ton of shared pops. I know people are buying them to get them signed. They had the voice actor of Ulikora signing. So awesome. Alright guys, we finally made it to our last booth of the day. And this is Lost for Toys. Love this store. They always have an amazing selection. Look at these Grails. Original Ghostface, Fugitive Toys, Batman Beyond. He's got Freddy Funkos from this year's Fun Days, a bunch of horror pops. Lost for Toys is such a great store. They always give great deals. Like the Toy Tokyo Freddy, Social Media Freddy, Philippines Freddy. This is just a great booth. But yes, they always give great deals. Super nice guys to deal with. Such a great store out in Long Island. So if you're ever in that area, if you're ever at a con and you see Lost for Toys, this is definitely a booth that you're going to want to stop by because everyone there is so nice and the booth is always stacked with good stuff. Like, there we go, another Tony's convertible. He has their anime section. Like, this booth just has so much to choose from. Like, definitely, if you're ever at a con and you see Lost for Toys, if you're ever in the Long Island area, look up this store, stop by, because you will not be disappointed in picking up pops from Lost for Toys. That's for sure. Alright, so we're officially back from day 2 of New York Comic Con, and there were so many different things that caught my eye. But honestly, there wasn't anything I felt like I needed to pick up for my collection, Funko-wise. So I did not splurge on any big grails. However, I did pick up a few non-Funko items for the collection. And the first one being the $7 a pop and Butts on Things collaboration pin. The 7 Butts a pop. I think this is hilarious. So I definitely wanted to add this to the collection. I had another one that was like a butt on a pop shield, also great, but this one just with the logo, 7 Butts a pop, I thought hilarious, needed to pick this up. And the other two things I did buy were actually 2 Thrilljoy Picks products. The first one is the Mars Attacks one right here. I don't have many things Mars Attacks. I did not hit the Chase or the 24, unfortunately, but the regular one looks awesome as well. And like I said, I don't have many Mars Attacks items, so I was like, you know what? It's Comic-Con. It has the Comic-Con logo on it. I'll just go with it. I'll grab this because, why not? Well, let's try one out. And the other thing I grabbed was another Thrilljoy Picks, and this is their mascot, Blue. I like the mascot. I think he looks cool. I love the giant 12-inch version of him, but I figured, it's their debut. He's got the New York Comic Con bag. Also not the Chase, but still, he looks pretty cool. And I figured, it's their debut at the con, so let's just grab. It's probably something good to grab and hold on to. So, 2 Thrilljoys I grabbed right here. These 2, and that pin for the collection. But let me know, guys, if you guys were at New York Comic Con, if you were able to pick up any Grails, any pops in general, what your favorite item at the con was. Let me know in the comment section down below. And again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss any future videos, hit the subscribe button as well. It would really help out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, helps the algorithm. Would really appreciate it if you guys could do that. And yeah, just really appreciate all you guys viewing in, and as always, thanks for watching.